Welcome, welcome to Mobeen IT Consultant. For sorry for late video. There are some busy days. That's why I cannot make a video. So last time I discussed about the VTY and also discuss about the AU export. But today I will tell you how can to configure properly from router side and also in the switch side, and how can to access to the computer of the router and also switch. Let's start. Just I will use the router. Let's see, router, anybody can use this one router. Okay, here's routers, and here is computers. Just one computer or three four computers, many you want to do. Just these computers, and here is your switch. It's a switch. Okay, here you need to computer, definitely. There's computers, and here you have to connect it. Why? This is straight through from the switch to here and also here. Second port to second port. This one here also. This port. Sorry. Here, and also I just only one computer in the router side. Okay, just two. We have to remove. We have to remove two computers. Okay, just one. Far as the configurations. Okay, first we have to check there is a port available for the fast internet. You can see that there is available fast internet port, and you have to set from here fast internet 001. Here is fast internet. Okay, let's start first from router side. Okay, because properly we have to configure here, and let's see, CLI here enables, and first we have to configure the password setting. We also V2I password settings, also have to set the password of the enable password settings. So these are those these two passwords are very important for to access from another side far as a V2I settings. Let's start. Okay, to make a settings, just interface configuration, sorry, configuration terminals, in inside of configuration terminals, and in neighbors password, just a password. Anyone can to set the password just for the password, and here's your password set, and just we have to go line, have to check which one line we have to settings. VTY. Okay, VTY, just VTY. Why? Here we have to check again how many ports we have to set. 15. I mean 15 computers can connect, can use VTY lines, connect VTY connections can use of 15 computers. Just you have to set, and you have to set the port setting, then connect 6. That port only for the VTY. If you can access through the other port, you can never access. Just can to see how can to set the settings. Just here are just 0. For example, I set a 5. Just I want to set the 5 computer can access these lines. Okay, and also password, important things, password, and here I set the password. That's the password setting, and also I have to set the call to login. Login is important because before the login, how can to configure settings. Okay, and here we have to back from this place. Here's a setting back, and I have to go interface, fast internet, fast internet. Sorry, this one. This here is you are in fast mode, and here you have to set the IP address. Let's see. Anyone can IP address for as a settings. Let the first one I use the class A1 first IP address, and also have to set the subnet mask. Is very important. Through a subnet mask that computer can access. Just file a 0 and yes. Oh sorry, there is a problem. No, here is address problem. Sorry, address. Here is set. No shirt. The port is active now. Look, see that here you can see that port is active now. Just to have the password here, we have to set. Let's see how to set the password. No set. It's okay. I have to go properly from configure side and set the IP address. Which one IP address? 10.2.0.2. This IP address, computer IP address, not for the another one. And I have to set 10.0.0.1. This is a gateway IP address. Gateway means uh, we want to connect this IP address, then can access, then can to make a setting of the router or switch configuration settings. I have set this one. Okay, let's cross here. Just cross here, and I have to check that still port is inactive. Why? Why is it inactive? Because port is not set properly. That's why. Problem is that port. Cables. We have to set the cables. Steady. This one. Cross. We have to set the close cable. Power cable tables. Here. Set. Look at this is this one. Cross out cables. Okay. Here you can setting is table active now. Just to check the computer is connected with the router or dot. Just ping command 10.0.0.0.1. That is a router commands. Okay, here is I already make a settings of the VTY. Just how to call, just telnet sorry, 10.0.0.1. Here we ask your password. Which one password? Password that you have already set the password of the telnet. You have put the IP address only the telnet IP address. Telnet password. Here is telnet password. You can see here, can never see the password. This is internally setting of the like that. Here is another password setting. Yes, here you are in the router. This is a configuration. So why we need the VTY connection? Because the VTY connection is that for the that that areas there are many computers, many computers, and you and your router and switch are far long distance from you, and you only have to set the just VTY settings, and you can access that your computer through the uh, far distance, from the far distance. There's nothing problem for the far distance. You can take in if you are in your office in the floors, and you are your office from the 10th floors, and your routers from the 5 or 6 floors, and just you have to set the VTY settings, and you can access the your router, your switch. You can configure the router switch from 10 floors. There's nothing problem from here. So that's why this setting for that radius. And how can to see that's another action like that? I configure this only for this port. If I attach another port from the other computer connected, that can access but can never access. This is really problem, because not problems can say that we only set I password for the only set I V2I connection for the this port, not for another port. That's why. Let's come start to another side. Here is switch. Can you see? Just only go to the switch. Just simply, there's nothing big problem. Just really easily access. First, we have to set the password. Just configure terminal. Sorry, terminals. Here you are, and you have to set first password. Uh, Password. Yes, password. You have to password. Here's your password of the router enable password. Okay, and let's start the line password. Here you have to set. You have to see. We can configure or not. Let's see which terminals you can connect these lines. Okay, and here call you V2 line and just only 0 5. Sorry, 0 5. That only 5 computer can use this line. Okay, and here you have to login setting. Your login setting is enabled now, and your password is not set here. That's why we asking about the passwords, and you have to set the password. It's important that there you can see that there are problem for the only password. You have to set the password, then can set. This is the password. Okay, and here is login. Here is your command is active now. Just have to show yourself. Do show line. Sorry, here exit from this place and after from this show lines. There is problems here. That's why we just show configurations. That's the problem. So have a show run. Here you can see that the password here. This one passwords of the enable password, not for the VTY password. Here's your VTY password. Here's your VTY password. Here's your login. Okay, just 4 5 computer getting connected. Here you also we have to set the how can to access this one. This is very important that we have to use the VLAN settings, because in the switch only one settings key you can to configure, then can to use V2I lines. That is option of the VLANs. VLANs, in the coming lecture I will tell you what is a VLAN and what important in the VLANs of the in the switch, and here just we have to understand through the VLAN we can to set the V2I settings. I mean SSH and S shell scripting settings. Let's start the configure terminals and you go. Here is your configure terminals and you have to go interface fast 0. Sorry, here is will ask to you. You can to see that what you want to do. I want to set VLANs. Okay, just VLAN 1, VLAN 1, no shed. That is your switch is ready for the VLAN. Let's check how can to make a setting in the computer side. Let's see here. You definitely have to set the uh, interface IP addresses. Here's your pass interfaces physically. Next steps. Here you have to set the password. IP addresses 10.0.0. Uh, 2 can say that 2. Here is your IP addresses. Just one thing I forget from the switch set, because I didn't set the IP address to in the VLAN settings, because if we set the IP addresses in the VLAN, then get access of the VLAN setting to the computers. Let's see how can to make the settings here. Your IP is already set here too, and here is your second one computers. You can configure also set the IP address is better than can use 3 is okay. No use the gateway IP address in the switch site from switch site. Okay, let's see here. Let's see here is last IP address 10.0.4. Here you are set the IP addresses from the computer side. Okay, you have to go to VLANs. Here you are internally already VLAN, and just you have to set the IP address. IP address here is your 10.0.0.1. You have to set the mask and 0. Here is your ready for VTY. No shades. You're ready for the VTY. Here you are, your computer. Command prompt. What's your IP address of the switch? First we have to check ping 10.0.0.1. I think this one. That. Here is first command tell to you, just wait, request timeout. Here is your computers are connected to the uh, your switch. Let's check the command main telnet. Telnet already, as you have said, just call the IP address 10.0.0.1. Here is your, here you can configure, here you can just put the IP address, sorry, password, and here you are. Oh, sorry, it will be take the some time, because I didn't set the here. We have to we have to give this password in enable settings, not in this conditions. Okay, that's why they are showing the problems. Enable, that's here you have to give the password. Here you are in a switch. I hope you understand the VTY setting from both sides. One side to a router, and one side to switch. How to configure it both sides. In a physically condition is the same. There is a nothing big problem. Physical condition is the same. Just properly relax one by one sides, and you have set the password from one side to and other sides. Okay, thank you very much once again, and next inshallah I will configure the VLAN settings, and I will tell you what's the VLAN reporters in the switch field, and without the VLANs how can to feel the problems of the internet working. And let's talk in the coming lecture about the VLANs. Thank you very much once again. Please share my video and like, also subscribe now. Thank you very much.